These guys had a decent week, I think, going forward. They did well on their bets, but there's always something bad looming, and we are going to deep dive into the collectively crushed soul of the degenerate trifecta now in a segment we like to, or hate to call, Bet Aches.
When a bet makes you sick and you make the wrong pick, it's a bet ache. It's a bet ache. It's a bet ache.
Yes, it's a bet ache. It's 3 bet aches. We're going to hear them right now from the degenerate trifecta. Yeah, it's just like bad beats or just something in general that bothers you about gambling, some misstep along the way. Brian, let's start with you.
Last week on the pod, I gave out the Chiefs-Ravens over 53.5. This is one of those. I waited, of course, a couple days, and I went to 54.5. The line ended at 54. But at halftime, this was one of those things. It's like I just assumed halfway through the second quarter, because the second quarter obviously had 28 points in it, but it was so high scoring. I was like, oh, this game's going to 80 points. The Ravens are going to at least put up a bunch of points in the second half. So what happens, though? The big thing that ended up happening, I guess, is, Butker has been the best kicker, aside from Tucker, but Butker's been the second best kicker in football. He misses an extra point in the first quarter, which is great. And then the second quarter, it appears he makes a kick. There's 37 points at this point in time at the end of the second quarter. It appears he makes another field goal to go up 20. It looks like it went straight over the goalpost. They rule it no good. You're not allowed to challenge it, I guess. Cost 3 points. If you get that, this game's probably is definitely going over at that point in time. So it was just, and I had a lot. I will say I'm choking. So
no, that's okay. It's very emotional.
I had a lot of money on the over 54.5. So I was quite upset about this one.
Parlay Kid, while we have you, you have a bet ache too, don't you?
I had the Chargers this week. I jumped on the Chargers. No McCaffrey for the Panthers. I got a little over anxious early in the week. I was very impressed by Herbert's performance the week before. 4 turnovers for the Chargers, 0 for the Panthers. But did we watch the end of that game? Why is so little being made out of that last play that the Chargers ran to win the game? It was like a hook and lateral, right? Where it was executed almost to perfection. I think it was Keenan Allen who threw it a little bit behind Eckler. They just couldn't get the timing right. Eckler scores a touchdown there. The Chargers win a game.
Yeah.
On that play, if that lateral was just a little more forward than hitting him in the back shoulder. And it kind of like the game ended and nobody even talked about it. Like, that really bothered him. It's like, wait, that's a winning play.
Yes.
If a guy had dropped a touchdown pass in the end zone on that play, right?
We've seen it
we
all
would have
night.
been talking. It would have been all over the place.
Right.
What's the difference on this play where it was a layup as long as they can execute it to scoring? I would have won some more money this week if that play was executed.
All right, Harry, let's hear your bet ache.
The Falcons. The Falcons are brutal. 2 weeks in a row. They've gone unbelievably fold jobs down the stretch. I thought that was in the bank. I had a parlay with 4 golf matchups, which I never hit, and they all hit with the Heat on the money line that night in Game 6 against Boston. And I thought 26-10 6 minutes ago, I wasn't even paying attention to the game anymore. All of a sudden, the Bills-Rams game was over, and then they go to the Bears game. I'm like, are you kidding me? And then Matt Ryan can't get it done at the end, overthrows the guy. When the series before, he had the guy wide open for a touchdown, and that would have been it.
Yeah.
Misses him. Bears come down, score the touchdown, and honestly, the Falcons 2 weeks in a row. This is disgusting.
Well, there you go. And that's another episode of Bet Aches.